I am just in from finishing legs. I can't feel my legs. And I have a topic to discuss with you. RPE. What is it? How do you use it? Let's get into it. So, RPE, the rating of perceived exertion, is... Good morning, my fellow Oxford graduates. The RPE scale is a scale that calls on both the mind and the body to rate one's perception of effort. Whoopsie-doo, jolly gee, that is fantastic. Okay, or in Scott talk, RPE is basically how hard something is. So, how hard do you feel the weight to be? How hard do you feel that set to be? How hard do you feel that cardio to be, okay? You get the point. Now, it is measured on a scale from 1 to 10. Oh my god, that's so complicated. No, it's not. So, here we go. RPE 1 is anything other than sleeping. Yes, even watching TV is RPE 1. So, you can sit down on your couch and go, bruh, I'm training at an RPE 1, bro. Don't do that, okay? So, as you move up to 2 and 3, you're getting lightly active. And any activity that you can pretty much do for hours on end. Then, 4 to 5 is any activity that you can probably do for an hour or 2 continuously, okay? Now, this is where it gets interesting. You get to your 7, or to your 8, or to your 9, and this is when it gets intense, guys. This is when you start feeling the grind. You start feeling that bar digging into the back of you, and you are about to die. Then, as you move up to RPE 10, you're pretty much dead at this stage, so congratulations. So, specifically, let's take this RPE and see how we can apply it to weightlifting. So, let's take the squat, for example. You go in, and you want to hit 10 reps on a squat, okay? You hit those 10 reps, but after those 10 reps, you feel you could have done 5 more. 5 more whole reps. That is an RPE 5, because you could have done 5 more to get to the 10. Now, what happens if you get to the end of those 10 reps and you feel as though you can only do 2 more reps? Well, that is an RPE 8, because 10 minus 2 on that RPE scale is... 10 minus 2 is 8? Really? Is 8, okay? It's not rocket science, guys. Now, you might be asking, but Scott, why is this relevant to me? Well, by tracking the RPE, by measuring the RPE of your lifts, you can alter your training on the day according to your body's energy. Why is this important? Because if you are not listening to your body and you are constantly training at high RPE levels, you are only limiting your progress and digging yourself into a massive recovery hole. Let's go dig a recovery hole. But by measuring RPE, you can easily avoid this and stop fucking yourself. So, let's take one final example before I see you off. On Monday, you go in for a leg day, and you put, after warming up of course, you put 100 kilos on the bar, okay? And you want to hit 4 sets of 10. You go in, and on that first set, you hit your 10 reps, but it's an RPE 7, so you have 3 more left in the tank. Perfect! Go ahead, use 100 kilos for the rest of your sets, go make gains, bro. Bruh, don't tell me you want to make gains. I make gains all the time. Now, you go in on a Thursday and try to do that 100 kilos again, and though externally the load hasn't changed, internally the load has changed, and that 100 kilos feels a lot more difficult. Why? So many things, guys. Stress, hydration, sleep, food intake, cumulative volume up until that session. So many things can contribute into making a session feel shit and making that weight feel a lot harder. So you go in, 100 kilos on the bar, you're going for that 10 reps, you get to your 10th rep and it's an RPE 10 and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! Stop right there.
Hammer time. You can't touch this.
Not serious. Stop right there and listen to your body. How in any way is it beneficial to carry on with that 100 kilos for your next 3 sets of your 4 sets if it's only gonna mean it's gonna fuck you so much to where you potentially injure yourself or even impede your recovery, so tomorrow's session is gonna be shit. Go hard or go home. No pain, no gain. There is no point, guys, okay? Listen to your body and what it is telling you. So, you have successfully used the RPE scale. You now see that 100 kilos is probably not the best weight to be using for the following sets. So, you can cut back on weight, you can cut back on reps, you can cut back on sets to facilitate your legs, to your body to recover. So that the next time you go back in, maybe on that Monday again, you can make that 100 kilos feel like an RPE 5 instead of 7. That is progress over time, guys. But Scott, surely if I do less in one session, I'll lose all my gains. No, guys, do not be afraid every now and again to take 1 step back to go 100 steps forward, okay? Autoregulation, scaling back is key for long-term success, okay? You can't keep fucking yourself into the ground with heavy training. You need times to scale back to facilitate your body to super compensate, recover, grow bigger, grow faster, grow stronger, whatever it may be, okay? Now, ideally your program won't have you consistently hitting high RPEs because you don't want to be fucking yourself. But even the best of programs have their flaws because they do not take into account one crucial thing: life! Life will never be linear. Life will never be perfect. So don't feel pressurized as to thinking that your training always has to be perfect and that you have to be going beast mode all the time. No, there will be times where you'll have to scale back and there will be times where you can go fucking beast mode. But as long as you can ensure that your progress is heading in the right direction, that direction being up, that you will make gains over time. Okay, guys? Please don't stress. So, that is the end of the video. Hopefully by now you know what the RPE is and how you can implement it into your training to consistently make progress, okay? Now lads, what I want you to do is subscribe to this there Jolly D channel, like that video, and share the video if you found it useful to any of you folk out there. Okay, train hard when you feel amazing, but don't feel scared of scaling back every now and again when you feel like shit. Just saying. Bing! Bing! That's better.